what's important to note is that when you speak to the candidates or speak to anybody who is interested in this product, is how this product can help them. Okay, so for example, if you are a job seeker, okay, what do you know about this product, and why is it so important for you to take on this assessment? Is because after knowing your traits, which is actually your core traits, your core values, and how these core values can help you in selecting the right organization to work in. And from what we found out from the various job seekers is that they realize that, yeah, it makes sense, because after knowing my values, I can also choose the organization that can maximize my potential. I can I can work in an organization that recognize what I can deliver, okay, and not what my derailers are. Yeah. And for example, right, if I am high in thoughts, that would mean that I'm very idealistic, I am very creative, and therefore I cannot go to an organization who doesn't treasure me in providing these ideas or even letting me be creative about anything. So in that sense, yes, I can be suppressed for a while, but how long more before I decided to seek another job? Yeah. So that makes me not want to stay in an organization. So that is also one value where, as a job seeker, I will need to know, so that I know what to ask the organization where I go for interview, especially when they ask, is there any question for me? And most time, as a job seeker, I have no question. But this could be a very important question, like, okay, so did the organization embrace creativity? Do the organization recognize ideas from the ground? So if this doesn't, it already helps you to already decide that this organization is not the right organization for me. Okay, so that is something that we realize, and it's good that the job seeker takes on this profiling to do that. The other thing, if you're an employer, so as an employer, how can these two help them, right? Most time we know that we are supposed to go out there and help the employer to use this for their job fit, team fit, organization fit. But I think most time we don't make them realize that how this can be done. So as an employer, perhaps you can tell the employer that, if this is my culture, I value time. I value hard workers. I value people who are highly organized. Then why don't you use this to help you to set, that as a main criteria, and anybody who comes in and they take on this test, immediately they could see the job fit. But not necessarily that you have to follow strictly by this job fit. Reason being, because some of these derailers can be developed. Some of these derailers can be accepted. So are you willing to accept? I mean, if everything else in the traits are so good about this person, but they only fail just one thing. Okay, so for example, if you need them to be organized, but they happen not to be organized, can this be trained and developed? Answer is yes. Okay, they all just need to go and attend courses such as project management, things to get them organized. Yeah. So as an employee, they'll see, oh yeah, there's a value to it. At least I know who I'm employing, and rather than I don't know who they are, and just by asking questions, it doesn't help. Okay, so in this whole program, we also spoke to them about this can be used outside, okay, the working environment, such as, for example, if you're a parent, is it important to use this for your child? Yes, it is, because you never know why your child needs to go out there and be with their friends to study. First thing you know is that, no, you cannot go out, because why are you going out when you need to study for your exam? But little do they know that the child is actually a sociable child. So therefore, being sociable child, I need to be with friends, then I can study, right? So it's not necessary that I go out, I can't study, but knowing your child as in terms of their personality, their traits, is important for them to manage their child more effectively, also more efficiently, I would say. So these are things that knowing a product is not just knowing the product and selling the product as it is, but I think putting it into the scenario where they can relate and understand is most important.